Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. What do I have for you guys on this video? It's getting very exciting. You see, as I spoke about in my last video, Nio is now doing over 100,000 swaps per day. You heard that right, over 100. It used to be where we only did 100,000 swaps around the holidays. Now it's 100,000 swaps, even in summertime, over 100,000 swaps. With that number expected to already escalate with the Envoy L90 ramp up, with the ES8 coming, with Firefly, with the fifth gen battery swap stations. But something just propelled us even further along. Even the partnerships that are coming, something just happened to ensure the adoption of battery swapping speeds up. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, take a look at this clip and then we shall continue.
Indeed, CATL, the world's biggest maker of electric vehicle batteries, it confirmed this Bloomberg scoop over the weekend. It confirmed this Bloomberg scoop this morning in Asia hours, and indeed that it will be suspending operations at this mine temporarily for 3 months. But this really is coming about at a time when lithium prices are pretty depressed. They have been for quite some time now, and when you look at the impact of this mining closure for lithium, Bank of America says this mine could account for around 6% alone of global lithium output, and there are other mines in the region that could account for around roughly 5%. So it's pretty significant, and you see the effect it's having on the marketplace, particularly for spot lithium prices in China, and potentially this impact could really help turn around the doldrums that lithium prices have been facing for quite some time. Now, in particular, when you look at some of the kind of industry reaction, we've seen the likes of some of the Tianqi lithium, for example, up 90%. We've seen Ganfeng lithium, another rival to CATL, up 21% today. So we've seen a lot of movement in kind of share prices in the lithium price as well. So yeah, there's a lot to digest, particularly for the market reaction and for traders.
Well, do we have actual details of how this suspension came about, Danny?
Well, market watchers had been looking very closely at this CATL operation in China, and particularly, and as you said at the top, the fact that there was an expiry that was going to take place on the mining license by August 9th. In the days leading up to this suspension, market watchers were trying to fly drones over this mine just to see the kind of activity, what was going on. So it was inevitable that there was going to be some kind of reaction to this decision, and indeed the fact that there has been a temporary halt imposed. But CATL does want to actually restart operations, but I don't think they would mind right now the way in which the kind of fallout or the reaction the industry has had, given where prices are right now, and given the kind of depression we've seen in spot lithium prices, which kind of links to just this kind of depression in the demand for EVs overall around the world.
Danny, you talk about how lithium prices and stocks have surged. We have a Bloomberg intelligence report this morning saying that a price jump might actually reduce the incentive for Chinese producers to cut output. Are we likely to see wider output curbs, do you think?
Well, it's fascinating, really, because when you look at the likes of CATL and other major mining players in China, they've taken bigger control of various commodities such as lithium to have a bigger say or a bigger sway in pricing. So in many ways it could be possible that they could temporarily down tools at some of these mines in order to see some of the pricing being put back into the marketplace and to see more of a higher price. Equally, it's in the politics of all of this, you do see the fact that Beijing has been trying to turn around this deflationary pressure, this glut, which has been damaging its industry competitiveness. So at the end of the day, there are moves being made at industry and a political level, and I don't think too many people will be minding what has happened today at CATL and over the weekend.
All right, guys, welcome back. So, yes, because of that shutdown, um, it was probably done intentionally. Let's be honest. It's kind of like with OPEC, where they control the price of oil. So, by CATL claiming that their license has been, expired and need to reapply, why didn't they reapply knowing that the license was going to be expired? So, in doing so, they're causing the price of lithium to go up. It will translate into battery prices going up. It will translate into the EV prices going up, except for those who choose battery as a service. So this is another huge catalyst to promote battery swapping and well, we already know it's here to stay, with 70% of L90 owners adopting battery swapping, battery as a service, instead of buying the car with the battery. Now that figure will increase dramatically. Hold on to your seatbelts, guys. This is the year we will become profitable in a sudden, in a massive, and in a violent way towards the shorts. I told you guys, with us expanding globally, we will enter all these countries all at once. That's why we're already testing in Australia and other European countries. We're going to enter them all at once. This is why the CEO said it will be sudden and massive. I added violent. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.